Okay, in an issue spring 2023 of Nostalgia Digest, they ran a essay that I wrote about 4 World War II juvenile delinquency movies. My favorite is called Youth Aflame, and you can see I have 2 T-shirts with a Youth Aflame poster reprinted on the front of the T-shirt. Juvenile delinquency exposed. Okay, all 4 of these movies were released in the year 1944, where World War II was still going underway. Okay, now they titled the article I wrote, "Oh, you kids." Okay, now the one of the movies was directly based on, and the trailer talked about, and the movie itself talked about, the fact that World War II was going on, which meant that many of the dads and the older brothers were away fighting the war. The moms were often in factories doing the Rosie the Riveter thing. And so the teenagers were getting into mischief. They were without adult supervision. Now, Look magazine published an article called "Are These Our Children?" that documented teenager Ruth Clifton, an actual teenager. Her idea was to create youth recreation centers. She had the idea specifically in her hometown of Moline, Illinois, but she thought it would, work elsewhere as well. Youth recreation centers where they could engage in wholesome activities that young people would like doing, but would not, get them tempted to do things that were illegal, immoral, likely to get them in trouble. Things that would, okay. Now, the 4 movies I examined, one of them I wasn't able to actually see, was Youth Runs Wild, which, again, that actually had that teenager Ruth Clifton, as a technical advisor on that film. Youth Aflame, which I did see. Delinquent Daughters, which I did see. And I Accuse My Parents, which I did see. I saw 3 out of 4 of them. But unfortunately, Youth Runs Wild, I was only able to see the trailer. Okay, now, only Youth Runs Wild actually mentioned World War II as the factor in the kids going wrong. But Youth Aflame has a similar idea to Ruth Clifton's as to how to give the young people a way to channel their youthful energies in positive directions as being a youth recreation center. And they form what's called a jive club. Okay. Of course, and at the Jive Club, they have a milk bar. They also drink some punch and fruit juice. And, they dance. And it's, of course, before the rock and roll era. The film was actually made in 1943. And they do some swing dancing and jitterbugging, quite energetic. In fact, Youth Aflame, the film is about half story and half entertainment show. It has a very famous drummer, Carl Keefe, who was only 19 when he was in the film. So he was actually a teenager playing a teenager. And he did a fantastic drumming rendition. And then they had Sheila Rogers, was it Sheila Rogers? Sheila Roberts and Johnny Duncan did a really, really good swing dance, jitterbugging dance to some swing music. They also had another group did some acrobatic dancing, and another guy sang. So it was half, it was half the story and half the entertainment thing. Then you had Delinquent Daughters. Delinquent Daughters starts out with a girl has committed suicide, apparently because the teenager are having wild parties, ooh, which are leading